Alright, this is a demonstration on how to install a glove and glove adapters onto a typical glove port. What you see here is a simulation of a real glove port that you have on your isolator systems. So what we have here is a glove port simulator, and here's a glove. So what I'm going to do first thing is install the glove, and normally the thumb is up. So I'm going to put it into the isolator, and then of course put it on here, stretch it over, make sure there are no pleats anywhere, and it's up against the isolator wall. So that's a start. Then I'm going to show how to install the hardware that will allow the glove port interface to be attached. What Dynamic Design Pharma has issued is a clamping band with the adapters, and then some silicone strips. The adapters have to face so that the dimples are towards the operator. And so basically the adapter is going to go onto the glove port, just like that. And then the strips are going to go under the band so they don't cut the glove. The strips, as delivered by Dynamic Design Pharma, are longer than they need to be. So one of the things that we're going to do is cut them to length. To cut them to length, basically, they have to fill from the adapter to the other. The adapters have to be at, actually they're called lugs. So from the lug at 12 o'clock to the lug at 6 o'clock. So make sure to position them, because they can slide on the band. Make sure they're positioned, and that's not an accurate requirement, but they need to be at 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. So what we're gonna do is cut the first strip. I'm going to put it between the band make sure that it's all the way down to the adapter or to the lug. Put it in, tight like that. Cut it right here. Just a pair of scissors. And this is not a critical step, okay? And I might as well cut the other one the same length, but just to make sure, I'm going to install it. See, it's under the band. And now I'm going to put the other one in and cut that. So about here. Being that it's rubber, it's not critical. Okay, so that's step one, is to cut the silicone to proper length. So now, notice that I have the band not tight but snug. And then what I need to do is kind of align it so that it's near the front edge, about an 1/8 inch in. So the distance between this edge and the edge where the silicone band is approximately an 1/8 inch. That's not critical. We just have to be behind the edge. It can stick out this way. So notice everything is lined up. I'm holding this fairly snug, and I start tightening it. I'm using just a regular socket for this. Getting snug before it gets really tight. I'm going to make sure everything is lined up. So I want to make sure everything is lined up and about an 1/8 inch from the front. That looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and cinch it down at this point. Like that. It's getting stiffer, but not quite there yet. Well, you can see I'm going quite a ways. I want to feel those lugs, that they are nice and tight in there. They're not going to bend out. They're not going to come off as we install the glove port interface. So a little bit more. That's very good. As you can see, they don't move. Very solid. So that's the first step.